You walk into a bank and wait in line. The teller is polite. You are just a transaction. Somewhere behind you, a different door opens. Private room, fresh coffee, a person whose only job is to know your name. Same bank, same afternoon. The world runs a hidden way for how it treats you, and it has exactly one input: your bank balance. Start at the bottom. That's where the system shows you exactly what it thinks of you. Your balance is near zero, maybe negative. You know this feeling. The bank charges you a fee because you don't have enough money to avoid the fee. That sentence is not a joke. It is a policy. Overdraft hits on a $23 balance and suddenly you owe $35 for the crime of being $4 short. You call customer service. You wait. 51 minutes of hold music because your account isn't worth rushing for. The system isn't being cruel. Cruelty would require noticing you. This is indifference, which is harder to argue with. The payday loan place down the street has a sign in the window. Fast cash. No credit needed. What the sign doesn't say is the annual rate, which can run higher than 300%. You are not being robbed. You are being processed. The math is the math, and the math was written for someone who had no other option. Now move up slightly. A few $1,000s saved. Steady income. The bank stops charging you a monthly maintenance fee once your balance clears a minimum, typically around $1,500. A credit card arrives in the mail with a $500 limit. People return your calls. You are no longer invisible. You are tolerated. That is the upgrade. Tolerated. Cross into the $10,000 to $50,000 range and something shifts. A $9,400 medical bill is a problem, not a catastrophe. Landlords approve your application without asking for a co-signer. Car dealerships stop steering you toward the backlot with the worst rates. The treatment isn't warm, but it isn't hostile either. Here is the part worth sitting with. None of those upgrades happened because you worked harder. They happened because a number crossed a line the system set without ever telling you the line existed. That fee for being $4 short, has that ever actually happened to you? Or do you know someone it hit? Drop your answer in the comments below, because what comes next is where the system stops ignoring you and starts doing something almost worse. Cross into a net worth somewhere between $100,000 and $500,000 and your phone rings. Not you calling the bank calling you. A relationship manager introduces herself by first name. Fees you were paying for years quietly disappear from your statement. Your loan rate drops, sometimes by a full percentage point or more, not because you negotiated, not because you asked, because your number crossed a line. A lawyer who used to take 3 days to reply now answers the same afternoon. You are no longer processed. You are managed. Hit $1 million in investable assets, the threshold the private banking world officially calls high net worth, and a different door opens. Major institutions move you off the retail floor entirely. Investment products that are never advertised publicly, estate strategies, tax structures built for your specific situation. None of it is listed on a website. It isn't for the public. The system that once charged you $35 for a $4 shortfall is now absorbing costs on your behalf. 30 million and up. The algorithm inverts completely. You become invisible again, but this time by design. Wealth managers fly to you. Lawyers sit on retainer. The institution absorbs your risk the way it once extracted your fees. The math runs in reverse. The system was never fair or unfair. It was always just a set of thresholds. The people who feel the world is working against them are almost always sitting below one. The people who feel doors open naturally crossed a line they didn't notice crossing. Same bank, same building. The only thing that changed was a number. Now you know exactly where the lines are. Hit subscribe and drop a comment telling us what you want to see next.